Hi, this is Dr. Tom George. I'm the CEO at MSMS, and I'm here today to answer some questions that have come up during the task force report on restructuring that the House of Delegates will be voting on at our annual meeting. So if we remove the joint membership requirement that we now have between MSMS and the county medical societies, those with strong leadership, those with a vision, will move forward and will do fine. And that's what the evidence showed when we looked at other states that have followed this path. MSMS and its county medical societies will continue to work together just like MSMS today works with its specialty medical societies. We don't have a joint membership requirement with the specialty societies, yet we work with them hand in hand all the time. And that is the same kind of relationship we will have with our county medical societies moving forward. So county medical societies are separate organizations, and they are free to choose their own path on advocacy issues currently. Fortunately, we almost always have the same view, so we work together very well, and that would continue in the future. So MSMS's legal counsel has pointed out that as counties struggle, they worry about the joint membership requirement and that it may seem to imply some kind of oversight by MSMS of county activities, and that's not true. We're independent organizations, just like they don't have oversight over our activities. And they're concerned that this joint membership requirement, implying that, may put MSMS at some legal risk. It seems that there are about 10 or so county medical societies that continue to collect dues, but that have no visible membership activity. MSMS doesn't have any authority over those counties. And so again, this is one of the constraints in our current relationship, and this is why legal counsel recommends that we remove that joint membership requirement. So a few years ago, an MSMS group member did fall prey to a phishing scam, and they sent their dues not to MSMS, but to a fraudulent account. And MSMS and the county did lose some revenue over that. But that, I think, just goes to illustrate the fact that the counties don't have any oversight over our activities, we don't have oversight over theirs, and having this joint membership requirement is fraught, with these kind of possibilities going forward. So it's really just another reason as to why the joint membership requirement should be rescinded. So fortunately, MSMS does have a solid reserve fund and investments, and the interest in dividends from those investments are used to help fund our ongoing operations. But those investments are solely the property of MSMS. The counties have no ownership or no connection to them. So the task force looked at other state society structures, and I personally contacted my counterparts, the CEOs at other state medical societies, to look at their delinking experiences. And these are outlined in the written set of responses to these questions, which you can find online. But I want to quote from one that said, "Since delinking, we have had positive year-over-year growth." And that is what we would hope for here. So some county medical societies have no staff, and despite that, some of them are still fairly active. They have social meetings, they have meetings with their legislators, and who puts that together? Well, it's their officers. They send out an email to their members and create events without any staff. However, the question is, how would they bill for dues going forward if MSMS isn't doing that? Well, we can help put them into contact with companies or services that will do that billing. And we are offering grants from our foundation to county medical societies to help them with this transition. So all these reforms are important. The task force is asking the House of Delegates to approve them. If you have further questions, if anything is unclear to you, don't hesitate to reach out to me directly.